Taurus, hello, welcome to my channel, Universal Power Tarot. My name is Marta. These messages I bring you here are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys and myself as well, of course. You're getting me in a good mood, Taurus. That's awesome. So cool. I really hope all of you are safe and well out there. Sending you positive vibes. All right. I already pre-shuffled all of your cards, Taurus. Just a quick warning, these messages can be triggering because they're designed for those that seek personal and or spiritual growth. If that's not what you want, then these messages might not be for you, okay? Just so you know. But everyone's welcome here. So, thank you so much, you guys. The channel has gotten such a boost in subscriptions. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate this. It's super awesome. I'm so happy about this. And I love to read your comments. Thank you so much for those. It's like an energy exchange for me, also for liking. It's so dope. Thank you. We have the best tribe going on here. Thank you so much. That's awesome. All right, Taurus, this is your March 2020 reading. We're going to hop right in. I feel there's an energy shift that has happened for sure. Like from a bit more heavy till all of a sudden kicking into action is what I feel. And it's interesting because we're starting off here, and I forgot to say this is a general reading, Taurus. So it may or may not resonate with you. Please only take what resonates and leave the rest behind, because that means it's for somebody else. You can reverse the placements. It's not gender specific, nor is it really time specific. I put the time on for informative purposes. Whenever the title of a reading resonates with you, there might be message in it for you. It doesn't matter whether it's your sign or not on my channel, okay? Just watch it. All right, you guys. 3 of Wands. So you're in the middle of something. You're building something up. What I'm immediately getting for some of you, could also be all of you, we'll see. Building up self-confidence, self-esteem, self-love. That's what I'm getting here. And you're quite passionate about it. And that's the shift I was just talking about, actually. Really, that feeling really bad and all of a sudden a lot of old stuff kicking up right now with Aries and going into the Libra moon that is coming up. That's really... these are tricky energies, right? And they're really coming up. They're shining a lot of light on things. So again, I really felt the shift in not wanting to take care of myself and not prioritizing that, although I should. Especially when you're still involved with work or when you have kids, it can be really challenging to take care of yourself and make yourself a priority and then take care of your kids. And I don't mean don't put food on the table and I don't mean that at all, okay? What I mean here is after you put food on the table for your kids and made sure they're okay, that you take time for yourself as well. And this is important. And by the looks of it, you're getting help in this endeavor, more so from above. So when you start to go into self-care and self-love, let's say you just recently discovered that you can make soap yourself or make your own shampoo, right? Now might be the time to try that and really be nurturing and creating is what I'm getting a lot with it. A lot of creating. You might make your own jewelry. You might all of a sudden enjoy like knitting or sewing, something like that, right? Arts and crafts, it's all in the realm of what I feel activity, but really nurturing activities towards yourself, towards your soul is what I'm getting here, Taurus. That is so beautiful, and really taking the time for that. And it is so encouraged by spirit right now. So encouraged. I mean, it's always encouraged because it should be part of our daily routines. But, or however, we tend to forget, and again, like I said, prioritize other things first before we are even thinking about enjoying ourselves and doing something that we like, that is soul food, okay? Excuse me. The burping is really all over the place. Every time I do a reading, I don't think I get through a single one where I'm not burping. So anyways, this is all in the realm of nurturing yourself, right? Doing some good stuff good stuff for yourself, because that's exactly what you are coming out of, like that lack of self-esteem. It's basically confirmation for what I just said, that lack of self-esteem, mental imprisonment, really not feeling good, right? Because these energies are so tough to deal with right now. I feel, again, it's the call to ground yourself, right? Ground yourself first if you can, like really do grounding meditations, or if you can, if you have the ability to go outside in nature, do so, and take off them socks and shoes and really place your feet on the ground and make that connection with Mother Earth. This is going to be so, or is so beneficial, not just going to be, but it is very beneficial. Also, you can ask Mother Earth to ground you at any time, right? Okay, or place your palms on the earth, something like that. Really enjoy what nature has to offer. And this is going to be helping you so much through this process, right? And then all of a sudden you're waking up and you're like, oh my God, because Spirit is bringing that also into us, right? Messaging us almost, I want to say, where you feel like, oh, I have an idea. Guess what? It's not really yours. It's coming from somewhere else. They're really trying to get us to go in a very beneficial direction for us, that is also bringing us away from being so dependent on someone or something. It's rather being like, okay, cool, I can do this myself. Baking bread, for example, you might want to try that if you haven't tried that, because this is so empowering, I feel, right? Because you're doing it yourself and then you can eat it, and that is so fantastic. Or like I said, with DIY shampoo, shower gels, body lotions, body bars, whatever, right? That's so beneficial, and that's gonna like immediately take you out of that state. Yeah. Ace of Swords, new beginning, truth that needs and wants to be realized here. That is very, very present. Very, very present here, Taurus. Very present. That's awesome. I love it. And again, like it really wants to rise up. Like our subconscious really wants to talk to us, really wants to make sure, hey, I'm here. I'm here. You need to nurture what you haven't nurtured in a while. And that is really you seeing that truth, you succumbing to that truth, you working with that truth. That's also what's helping you here, right? That's what's helping you here. The truth is all of a sudden it's rising up. There it is. It's like giving you that wand. You don't have to do this by yourself. Again, Spirit is here for you, and you're gonna enjoy yourself a great deal when you switch that around, right? And when you step into the other energies. But because again, it's very amplified right now. All of the energies are. So whichever way you choose, it's going to be amplified. So as soon as you start to take a little care of yourself, it's going to take off in a very good direction here, I feel. Yes, be committed and devoted to yourself. The King of Wands here, being very loyal to yourself, honey, here. Very loyal to yourself. Being married to yourself. Being married to yourself. For some of you, you might have a pendant that either looks like that or is very important to you. Very important to you, because they just drew my eye to the pendant here, okay? You might, this is for some of you very specific, right? Dream catcher. So you, I know this is very general, right? And a lot of people do have dream catchers, but this is specifically for someone who has a dream catcher that is very important to them, that has a great significance. It also points to like Native American origins, possibly. All right. And shamanic duties. Oh, yeah, that healing journey, you know, Taurus, that healing journey, because we can all heal ourselves. And this is also very much, I feel, in the realm of that our body has the ability to heal itself. We are just stopping the body with a thinking mind. But this is taking like a role. It's almost like a snowball effect, like I said. You starting to be committed to yourself just a little bit, right? With the Three of Wands here, Three of Wands, Spirit's coming in, and then like boom, you are the King of Wands. That is quite the jump. Do you see this here? Very committed to yourself. you then don't need that necessarily, that extra help, because you're standing so strong. And you are then, and that's awesome, Taurus, you are then able to lead others with that and to help the ones in your vicinity to grow as well and to benefit from that. And I'm telling you, it is like, this is taking off so fast, and from own experience, it's crazy, because I've had 2 days where I felt like shit. It was crazy. Like, I was really in almost a depressed state. It was no fun, and I was like, how am I gonna get out of this? Because I could already feel it pulling me down, and I was like, shit, I gotta get out of this state, right? I need to get out of that state, because what's gonna happen is I will I will very soon, very quickly spiral down. I was like, okay. And then, you know who got me out of it? It was actually Spirit, because they've really shown me, if you keep doing this and keep staying in that mental pattern, that's what's going to happen to you. And it was such a smack for me, but that was so necessary. And it also brought humility back, which was necessary, because I was angry. I was angry. I was like, ugh. So it brought humility back, and that was awesome. And the next day, all of a sudden, all this stuff came in, and I was like, yeah, I want to do this, I want to try that. And I had all these new ideas, these creative things, and I was like, yes, that's what I've been looking for. So you can very much also ask Spirit, please direct my focus away from what is happening right now and place it towards where you want me to be, towards where you want me to go. That's a really good one, very powerful too. Thank you, that or better, right? Thank you, amen, and so it is. What you're hearing giggling in the back is my son. He's watching a movie right now, so you definitely will hear him humming or laughing, like, out loud, and maybe talking to me as well when he forgets that I told him to be quiet, please, so I can do the readings. Happens, right? Just so you know. All right, cool. Oh, wow! Yes, mate. The Queen of Wands. Now that is really dope. So we might be talking about a counterpart here. Either you're in a marriage with the King of Rods, could be, or with the Queen of Rods here, showing up all of a sudden. It could also mean the divine feminine and the divine masculine within yourself starting to marry, right? Starting to marry and starting to be committed to one another and not working against one another, but really working together. Excuse me. Excuse me. Really working together, right? And really making it happen. Yeah, because they're a power couple, right? They're full on action, but also they know when to rest, and they're very loyal and committed, and have a high social status, not because they have a lot of money, although they possibly could have. They're well off, definitely. But what I mean here is they are internally so rich, and they radiate that outwards. Also, they have very clear boundaries, right? Which is awesome too. This is also in the realm of self-care and self-love. Having clear boundaries is super important. This is like, as soon as you say no to someone else, that's a yes to yourself, okay? And vice versa. If you say yes to someone else and you don't really mean yes, that's a no to yourself. So it's really, that no is happening out of love towards yourself and towards the other person, because the minute you say yes and you actually mean no, or don't have the resources, then they are gonna lack too, that person you're giving that to, and you might not feel so good about doing that because actually you didn't really want to do it. So there's really something to think about. Is in the realm of your own cup being full here, okay, you guys? That's what I'm talking about here. Not that you shouldn't help anyone out right now. That's not what I'm saying at all, right? It's the same thing with the kids. Please do take care of your kids. Please take care of your children, right? But also take time for yourself. Make sure you replenish yourself. Oh my goodness. Yeah, love offer. the Knight of Cups here. I love this. It's that love offer to yourself. Yeah, make that love offer to yourself. Love on yourself, Taurus. This is so important. Take that time that you need. Really be like internally, hey, Taurus, hey, can I get you some flowers? Can I get you, maybe you want to put your feet up? I just recently made some really good lotion. Should I rub that on your feet? Like, you doing that to yourself, right? If you do have a partner, it's great if that's what they want to do. Even better, right? But it's really in the realm of also letting go of the idea that other people are responsible, or any kind of a system is responsible for you. It's in the realm of you doing it for yourself. You loving yourself so much so that you are assuming that response is so funny, assuming that responsibility, taking the reins here with the chariot, right? Cancerian energy. That you no longer rely on any systems, just yourself. That does not mean you won't allow help in at all, but it's really growing up, right? This is really grown up stuff here, that reading for you, Taurus. Really grown up stuff, because you do have that fire, you do have that passion. You also have that really soft side to you, Taurus. Also, of course, that groundy earthiness, right? And that's super important, again, because that radiates out. And that's what other people see and perceive, and you can lead them with this. With the Five of Cups, that's an element that I did not necessarily expect right here. But what I very much feel is, yep, absolutely, is connected to the Eight of Swords here. It's like, as soon as you're dwelling on past mistakes, that's dwelling on spilled cups, right? Past mistakes, past of not feeling so good, it's going to take you back down that spiral. So that's what you want to avoid at this time. Nothing against looking at stuff and resolving it, right? And then seeing the situations for what they are, or benefiting even from them, like in the future, right? These two here. But really make sure that you don't stay in these for too long, that you don't get caught up, but rather take the reins, not letting those waves, those energy waves, like overroll you, like this, right, and tumble you around, but really be like, okay, you know how you can jump through waves if you really face them head on, and don't let them take them with you, but really be like diving underneath. It's so awesome, right? It still takes strength, and it requires something of us, like with the mastery card here. Sorry. No, this is running with the mastery card. It still takes strength, right? And we have to take it. But we can also, as we dive through that, it can also be great fun. And we might even see a dolphin or two, or maybe even a sea turtle, who knows, right? While we're diving through that, through those waves. So that's really, really positive, okay? That's awesome. Really cool stuff, Taurus. All right, before we take this over to the extended, I'm going to draw an angel and ancestors oracle card for you here. For my newbies, if this resonated with you, again, you can follow me over to Vimeo and or Patreon. Both links are in the description box down below. For explanation, Vimeo is for single purchases of the extended, and Patreon, when you join over on Patreon, you will get immediate access to all the extendeds ever created. So it's a much better deal if you're watching for more than one sign, because it's just cheaper, okay? And there's also an extra option if you require a bit more and want to have energy updates and fire, earth, oh man, air and water. I always mess this up. Element reading, right? Sign readings are not elements. Oh my god. Sign readings, then those are there for you too. A lot of channeling, a lot more channeling, I feel, than on YouTube. Over on Patreon, the Patreon exclusive ones, which is interesting. But a lot more channeling in the extendeds in general anyways. So, yeah, and I also currently still offer for the month of April, and then that's done, a 20% discount on private readings. So you can also find that in the caption down below. That being said, dear people, whoa, which one? That one? Yes. The other ones? No. Good. Good Lord. All right, Taurus, you have the Earth Guardian. Stay rooted and grounded. How awesome is that? A lot of green, that's heart chakra energy. And of course, it's like with Earth energy, that's you, right? So that's fantastic. I'm also getting Earth Angel with that. A lot of intuitive forces are being brought to the surface now. So you might be on the verge of gaining new abilities here as well. We'll see in the extended. Yeah. Like wind in her hair is what I immediately get. Wind in her hair. You know what I'm talking about if you're watching this. This is what I'm getting here. It's so cool. Yeah, dope. Really dope. The ability to manipulate time, and also, yeah, with the heart chakra, the green heart chakra releases are happening currently too. Yep, and the grounding is really important for all of that to come in, to bring it in, to receive that help, because we're the ground base, right? We're the base here on Earth, and this is the heavenly realms. We need to be grounded right now for it to come in, okay? All right, let me read that for you. Yep. Earth Guardian. All right. Stay rooted and grounded. Take time to connect deeply with the energy of the earth so that you can feel supported and make decisions based on strength and integrity. The Earth Guardian represents the angels of Earth who bring the medicine of feeling grounded and strong. Yeah, like I said, with that strength, right? It requires strength. They are the protectors of the land and the planet and can help you connect with your mission here and how you can support the evolution of the planet. Wow, this is big. The Earth Guardian on the card is a beautiful part angel, part elemental who is a non-binary, showing that they are a divine being without a human gender. Their staff adorned with a dream. No way. Dreamcatcher, of course. Oh my god. Remember with the King of Wands, like the Dreamcatcher? Holy crap. Wow, I love that. Okay, so where were we? Their stuff adorned with a dreamcatcher shows that they have the capacity to help you ground your dreams in reality. It's important for you to take a grounded approach to your current situation. If you are rushing ahead or making a decision based on your more fearful responses, you will miss out on the growth you deserve. Take some time to calm down and get grounded before proceeding further. Breathe, relax, and connect with your center. Then consider what to do. It's important to plant seeds that are going to grow into something beautiful rather than turn into a weed that you have to deal with. Awesome. That's exactly rounding up the reading and what we talked about throughout this whole thing. Here we go. Oops, sorry. Yeah, exactly. It rounds it up basically. So, one more guardian angel card for you, Taurus. Which one? This one? This one? Yes. Okay. Ah, you have a prayer. You have a prayer, Taurus. So, dear guardian angel, help me to believe that all is possible through love. Help me manifest my dreams and live an inspiring and fulfilling life. Help me to feel God's presence in every moment. Help me to feel eternally loved. Thank you for being always by my side. Oh, I love this. That is so gorgeous. Taurus, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all your likes, shares, subscriptions, comments. I truly appreciate this. Thank you so much for all your love and support. Thank you for your donations, you guys. You are awesome. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Thank you. And again, if you would like to follow me to the extended, I'll see you over on Vimeo or Patreon. And if not, I'll see you next time. Bye, Taurus.